Welcome to the Car Ride Convos podcast number 22. We had to look it up because that's how many podcasts... Yeah, exactly. That's how on top of things we are here at the Car Ride Convos podcast.
Yeah.
The only podcast that is in a Honda, believe it or not. I'm your host, Ryan.
I'm Kristen.
And today, we got some fun stuff for you. We're on our way to the gym, as you can see. Headband. Obviously, you can't work out if you don't have a headband.
Look at how matchy-matchy we are, I just realized.
Yeah, I know. I was like...
Cool. How cool do we look right now, guys?
Cool.
Are we,
cool.
so aesthetically pleasing?
What is your brand?
It's, nothing.
Nothing?
I got it from Shein.com. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Shein?
Shein.
Wow.
It has a lot of really inexpensive stuff. And when I got it in the mail, I was like, oh, this is why it's really inexpensive.
Wow.
But, it's all good.
That's fascinating.
Yeah,
mine...
Who are you wearing, Ryan?
I'm wearing Teddy Fresh, actually.
Ooh.
The clothing brand done by the great Hila Klein of
Love it.
H3 Productions. I don't really know, the technicality of... check them out on YouTube, of course. That's the obvious shameless plug there. But I don't really know if she is... do you think... Is she considered are they considered a duo, like H3 Productions, like she's part of the duo? Or is it strictly just because obviously she works camera and she does that, so in a way she's part of the production, but as far as the talent, would you consider her part of Canon to that sort of...
I don't know, I feel like maybe it didn't start that way,
no,
she
of
was
course,
kind of the mastermind behind some of it.
Yeah.
Maybe not the part of the duo, I should say, because
Yeah.
Ethan obviously is awesome too.
Yeah.
But you gotta include Hila. You got to, right? I mean, she's such a staple, I feel for that.
Yeah, I would feel if there's any argument is that she didn't start out that way, which, who cares, I guess.
But then she showed up in some of the videos, and then I think they became...
And there are tons of beloved characters in any sort of television show or whatever that show up later on at a later season that weren't like the OGs,
True.
that were so good. Aaron from The Office, very good.
Yeah.
Andrew Bernard, even though I don't really agree with, in The Office as far as they wrote his character. But yeah, I love this windbreaker.
Yeah.
It's really great, and it's a great
Totally.
segue into today's topic, which are our favorite things.
Yeah!
Yeah, we have all these crazy... everybody's got favorite things, but currently we've just got all these... I don't know, there's just a lot of fun stuff that we love right now. What do you like?
So, I don't know what direction you're taking this in.
Anything.
Because,
It could be anything.
Great.
Yeah.
Because we do such a great job of, talking about these things before we do them. That's just...
That's
being sarcastic.
Okay, yeah. I was all I said to you was yo, we're doing a podcast on favorite things. Find your favorite things and talk about them.
Yeah.
Do it.
So one thing that I've noticed, especially this past month, I was going to say week, but I don't think it's been that bad. I am kind of obsessed right now with online shopping. And I know that's really general, but I'm definitely one of those people that has a staple 3 to 5 websites that I constantly have at least 3 things in my cart at all times.
Yeah.
And I just don't ever purchase them, but then when I actually get the balls to do it, or I'm you know what? I worked so much overtime, X, Y, and Z amount of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy those things. And then I buy them. But it's so easy because those specific websites, I know my size, I already know how things fit, so I just know that I'm going to love these things.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, though, I've been so in love with Old Navy's activewear, which is so random because I feel a lot of people don't really think about Old Navy. They're kind of I don't want to say their stuff is boring because I've kind of always loved Old Navy for just staple stuff. You want a nice pair of jeans? I think Old Navy's pretty good.
Yeah.
You want some basic Henleys or t-shirts? Old Navy.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been so impressed with their activewear. I have so many leggings that now are my absolute favorite that are from Old Navy activewear.
That's interesting. I feel so it's good quality, the Old Navy activewear
I
stuff?
think so. I really like them. I feel I have a very, I don't want to say a weird shape, but I'm definitely a long person, so it kind of annoys me trying to find things that are 1, long enough to fit my legs, or 2, long enough to fit my torso, and I just feel for the most part, Old Navy, they got me.
Nice.
So
that's sick.
Yeah. I'm not wearing anything Old Navy now, I don't think. But actually, this is old.
Yeah, I'm wearing my shirt that's under
something
this is old, and it's an Old Navy. It's an Old Navy shirt. It's officially a cutoff now, which is, it's fine. It's whatever. Had it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I've been like
That's awesome.
pretty pumped about.
That's so
recently.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so great. Can you guess mine? If you were to guess, like, what is Ryan's like favorite thing right now? Like, what is it? Like, what would you guess?
In a broader sense, anime. In a more specific sense, Hunter x Hunter and My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, definitely, anime is kind of like what I wanted to dive into.
Duh.
So, yeah. I mean, it's just been like around like I want to say, I'm not going to go anywhere.
People coming.
This is the first ever bird
Bitch.
I'm flipping on the podcast. If you want to see me give this guy, it's in front of his daughter too.
Oh, screw that guy. Jeez. There's cars coming, asshole. God.
Oh man, just totally like disrespecting this guy on the podcast. That's so funny. Feel bad for him.
I
But yeah, it didn't even make me mad at all, which it should have been because he interrupted my anime, rant. But yeah, a couple months ago, man, it's just like, so I'm on Reddit as usual. That's pretty normal. And someone posted something about, man, I think everybody should watch, what is it? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, that's what they suggested. And I was like, okay, yeah, I think my brother may have watched that, maybe. I was like, I don't know. I haven't watched anime since, like, I don't know, like the Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing sort of era, where everybody was watching anime, that sort of thing. And so I popped it in, it's on Netflix, and I was just like, dude, anime is so good. Like, it's such a great medium, great fun-loving form of storytelling, and it's like, honestly, some of the best content out there. And so I was like, oh, what's really hot right now is My Hero Academia. And I turned that on, watched that. Probably I am obsessed with that show. Like, that show, out of everything, like Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that, like, is good. I'm still trying to figure that show out, to be honest, because there's this great accolades that it was given by Ethan on the H3 podcast, talking about how Hunter x Hunter has like the best writing, and that's kind of what turned me onto it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm kind of searching for that. I'm trying to figure out what exactly he's talking about, because to put lightly, I'm a little bit confused a little bit. I do like the show, but to say that it has the best writing, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly he's talking about. But man, My Hero Academia is just, it's so good. I'm going to see the movie here in a couple weeks. So excited for it. The only thing is I wish I had a buddy to watch anime with me. Like, that's sort of
not me.
That's not you. Yeah, I mean, you like the Spirited Away and the Hiro Miyazaki movies and stuff like that, but like, you've never actually dove into Japanese television. Cartoons, like animation and stuff.
And I just feel like, I don't know if, like, the stories are just a little too bizarre for me. Like, yeah, Spirited Away, for example, and all of those movies are kind of like...
They are bizarre.
They are bizarre.
Yeah.
But it's also one story. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours of one story, and then you get the whole thing. For me to be invested into something like that for like a whole season or multiple seasons of something that is so... Some of it is just so ridiculous to me, and I can't take it seriously, that I just don't want to sit there... I don't want to ruin it for you, for one, because I just don't think I'd get into it.
No, well, my advice is, like, give it a chance, because it's not as far out as... I will say, there are some that are just, like, absolutely crazy. It's pretty wild. There's some pretty wild stuff. But yeah, I just want, like, I need to find an anime buddy. I think, like, you should watch it at least, and what we should do is, like, here's the deal. Like, I just want you to tell me, like, just flip through a couple. Like, I don't think you'd like Hunter x Hunter. Like, I know that for a fact, which I'm not really worried about. But, like, watching My Hero Academia, in my opinion, like, give it, like, 2 or 3 episodes and just give me, like, Yeah, that's actually, like, I legitimately like that. Or be like, no, never. Like, I could
have to watch
never.
2 or 3 now?
Well, the way that this particularly arcs
yeah.
is, like, I think they had to have released, like, the first 3 episodes at the start, because I don't know why you would watch the second episode if you watch the first one. It's very, like, the way it's written and the way it's broken up, I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, it's really weird. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things right now. And it's like this huge long, like, I'm watching, like, One Punch Man, which is also good. Very hilarious premise. You know, I'm just doing it, you know? Like,
is this turning into the anime podcast now?
It could turn into an anime podcast.
Oh, I'm out!
But yeah, also your favorite media right now, like, as far as you're watching, makeup videos. You're, like, back into the makeup videos thing, which is really cool. I
am, because I'm just trying to find something new, though. I feel like it is such
a stagnant
thing.
Subsector
Like, it's
of
oversaturated, but it's kind of stagnant. Like, and if you are doing something that's, like, new or creative, it really doesn't have anything to do with makeup. You're not doing, it's like, oh yeah, you're like a beauty influencer, but what you're doing really, it doesn't even matter if makeup is involved or not. You're just like, which is fine, be creative and do videos that, you know, aren't like the new and novel thing. But as far as it being like, oh, I'm really a big fan of you because you're a beauty influencer. Yeah. No, not really. I personally miss a lot of the whole tutorial thing about it. Yeah. Like, I don't need another, like, 50 videos on, you know, warm, smoky eyes. Yeah. But I also miss, like, people just, like, doing tutorials and, like, using a palette in a way that someone hasn't done before. Yeah. Or doing something that is involving, like, more color, thinking outside the box, or, like, you know, painting blue eyebrows on themselves. Like, just don't, like, all these rules, and I don't know, it's turned into, like, such a community that I'm trying to find people that aren't, like, super dramatic or super, like, fake or doing the same old thing. Yeah. I don't know.
You know, you know what I think is a really cool idea?
What?
Is someone should do a video where it's like, here's some crazy colors that aren't a warm, smoky eye, and this is something you can wear out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you want to look crazy, but at the same time hot when you go out. Here's some crazy, you know, purple eyeshadow. Like, some, like, crazy, like, do some sort of thing centered around that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I think it's very subjective to what people think is wearable.
Okay.
Because the label will look like, this isn't exactly a wearable. Yeah. But what does wearable mean? Yeah. If you're wearing it and you go out, hey, look at you. It's a wearable thing. Yeah. It's just, are you bold enough to wear that outside? Yeah. I don't care. I think fun makeup and colors is great. Like, what do you care if you go out with blue lipstick on? I think that's awesome. Like, but some people are like, no, that's not wearable.
But man, I mean, like, if you're going to the club, or if you're going to like an EDM festival or a concert, like, that stuff's totally appropriate. Like, that's like crazy.
Then the video itself would be like festival look.
Yeah, I know.
It's
but I'm
not
just saying,
wearable,
like,
meaning a day-to-day, you can wear this all the time.
Yeah, I feel you.
Don't be talking about something that you don't know, Ryan.
No, I'm just throwing it out there.
You're
like,
in a category that is not something that you specialize in.
You want to know something else that I'm obsessed with?
What?
I just thought of this the other day, because I think you were there when it was happening, is videos of news anchors who are playing with animals and it gets out of control. Like, I think that stuff is, like, there's this one clip that I will literally cry laughing to every time I see it, and there's this lady, she's holding, like, a chicken, and she's like, and reporting from the, like,
that's a dude.
Is it a dude? I don't know, whatever it is.
The other lady gets hit by a goat or something.
Yeah, there's a lady who gets hit by a goat.
And he runs away.
Yeah, and he runs away. And it's just like, the scream is so heinous and hilarious. Like, it's just so like, like, who would ever react to anything like that? Only this guy. Only this guy who's afraid of a chicken flapping his wings.
I don't know.
I'm obsessed with it, dude. That's one of my favorite things. Yeah. What's another one of your favorite things?
Another one of my favorite things right now, even though I just got them and haven't actually worn them, but it's been a process and a journey, if you will. Let's use some hot topic words. is my Nike 270 Air Maxes.
Oh.
Did I say that in the wrong order? Air Max 270s?
It might be
Whatever.
Air Max 270. I'm not like really like I'm not a sneaker snob, so it's just like I don't really like. I shouldn't say snob because that's just the name, but it's just like I don't have like. There's these people that can just name off all like those are the Vapor Max 478s. It's just like whoa.
I'm not a sneaker snob, but I do love sneakers.
Yeah.
And these are awesome. And I got a colorway that I've been looking for forever.
Yeah.
And I'm super pumped about them.
So I love it that right now, like as we're recording this, the whole Colin Kaepernick Nike controversy is going on. In my opinion, it's not even like a controversy. Like, I don't know why people are talking about it. I mean, I do know why people are talking about it. It's because Nike are marketing geniuses. Like, I totally understand that because, they're only, the market worked. Everybody's talking about Nike right now. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because over the past month, you and I have bought a couple months, you and I have bought how many Nike shoes? We're not very good white protesters. We've just been like buying Nikes like crazy.
I don't have any issue with all that stuff, though.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying that like sarcastically. Like I don't give like people who are burning Nike stuff right now at the end. Those people are stupid.
Again, I think that goes on our whole vein of boycotting anything is
the most moral. If you boycott anything, you're an idiot. Like I just think it's the stupidest. Okay, never mind. Let me rephrase that. There is one company that I am completely okay with you boycotting. And they're the most sinister, heinous company in the entire universe. Yeah. Nestle. Those people are so messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the whole formula thing?
Yeah, like how they get, like, breastfeeding African mothers, they get their children hooked on formula, and they do it through free sampling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, of course, if you know anything about the human body works, whenever you're not, whatever... it kind of doesn't work anymore. And then basically they're like, oh, so now you can buy our formula. That's so messed up, dude.
Yeah, it's garbage.
That is being a garbage human being. Yeah. And I'm completely okay with people, boycotting that stuff. Like, that stuff's just super garbage. And that doesn't even get into what they do with water supplies and stuff like that. But, boycotts are stupid, and we're buying Nikes like they're going out of style, man. Like, it's just like... That phrase has never made any sense to me, but whatever.
Buying them like it's going out of style?
Yeah.
Which, you're right, because it's like, okay, if you knew something was going out of style, why would you buy mass quantities of something?
Yes.
Because then soon everything you wear is going to be out of style.
I think what they mean that you're buying it like it's on clearance.
Or like it's going out of stock.
Yeah, it's going out of stock. Because if it's going out of style, you wouldn't, like, people don't buy stuff that's going out of style if they know it's going out of style. Like, that's not like a thing. But that's not the first time I've heard a Southern phrase be turned into something.
Is that a Southern phrase?
I've heard it only exclusively in the South.
I don't know.
Because another one is when Southern people say chunk. I chunked it. I've never, I don't understand that at all.
What, like you're throwing it away?
I chuck it.
They say chunk? I've never heard anybody say I chunk it.
Yeah, I've heard people say that a lot. You chunking it? You chunking it? And I'm like, a chunk is like a huge piece of subsection of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not an easy thing to throw. So, why would you say that? When you're talking about chuck, you're talking about the whole, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Just going off that rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
What is, for Pete's sake? Who's Pete? Where did that come from?
For Pete's sake.
You never heard that before?
Yeah, I have to look that up. I'm pretty sure, I can't imagine, there's got to be a fascinating meaning behind it. Sir Pete of English, because it's got to be Old English, right? For Pete's sake. It's got to be a really Old English,
Pete
something.
It doesn't sound like a really old name, though.
I almost said Pete the Magic Dragon, but it's definitely not Pete.
Pete's Dragon, though.
Pete's Dragon.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is Puff the Magic Dragon? Is it in the? I think it's in the ending credits, though, isn't it? Of Pete's Dragon.
What?
Puff the Magic Dragon is in the end credits of
Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon, I think.
Who's
that
Puff?
Or I'm Leaving on a Jet Plane. It's one of those two.
Puff the Magic Dragon is a song in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the movie?
I think so.
I thought it was at the end credits of the movie. My bad.
Maybe dude, I have not seen the movie in forever, but I thought that it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Isn't that about weed or something, though?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Peter, Paul, and Mary, they are famous for saying that everybody was like, oh, dude, Puff the Magic Dragon is all about weed. And Peter, Paul, and Mary said, no, if we wanted to write a song about weed, we would have written a song about weed. AKA, like, we love weed.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, not a, you know.
Not a weed song.
Not a weed song. It's
All right.
literally, it's something else. I don't even know if it may even be literal. I can't imagine it's literal, but, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's just fascinating. I'm trying to think of any other, like, stuff. Because, I mean, like, we're kind of in the same vein right now. I mean, like, we both really like sneakers right now. Really into that. As we were watching at home, another thing I'm obsessed with, one of my favorite things right now, Brad Hall. My favorite YouTuber. Such a great YouTuber. Super funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of in the same vein. He's a more popular version of, I feel like, Joe on a Boat.
Joe on a Boat is creepy.
Yes, but, like, they're characters, though. I mean, I can't
I
imagine
get
Brad
that.
Hall as being sincere.
No, I mean, I get that. But I
Um,
think I could see more of the appeal.
Yeah. I know. But Brad Hall, he basically does... He's a sneakerhead, pretty much, YouTuber, but he just takes it a completely different direction where he's all nerded out and is really awkward in front of a camera, kind of like I am, but he's doing it on purpose. So he's actually really good in front of a camera.
Nice.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, really like him. Really like Joe on a Boat. I wish he would post more. I don't really see a whole lot from him. That guy only has like 11,000 subs. Joe on a Boat.
I know it's weird because I feel like it takes one thing to get, like, I don't know, to kind of like blow up. He just hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
worked yet.
You know, I never saw it on Reddit or anything like that. Like, I don't know how he did it. Like, I don't know where his traffic comes from, because he has one really big video, which in my opinion, I've seen it, and it's not like my favorite video. There's this video that he does where it's like he talks about how to prank people, and basically, he basically turns it on its head and is just basically like leaving a pumpkin with a knife in its face on someone's doorstep and stuff like that. It's just like this like subversion of comedy and stuff like that, which didn't get like any views, and it is hilarious. Like, I showed your sister Erin it, and she was dying laughing, man. Like,
Yeah,
she thought it
I know,
was
it's-
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it.
I love it. I fell in love with Kathleen Lights again, who's another beauty. Which she's big.
She's so
I mean,
great.
like, but she's just so sweet, and she's just
So
so
wholesome.
normal and wholesome.
Yeah.
And doesn't get mixed up in the drama.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I just love her.
Yeah, like
She's so entertaining.
I haven't seen her catalog of releases recently, but I have yet to see anything of like, I need to speak my truth, or like,
'Cause she just doesn't get
let me
involved
talk
in that.
about, like, obviously there was that one controversy,
Yeah, but it was
whatever.
kind of, yeah.
And it was honestly kind of like, I don't know what the story is behind it, but I don't know.
What are you doing?
What was going
I
on?
don't know. There was like a dude taking pictures of a lady with her baby.
That's cute. Maybe it was like confirmation or something like that.
He
No,
looked
it's not
really decked
confirmation.
out in like a nice camera. Like, he looked like paparazzi.
Whoa.
I know.
Chill.
It's like we missed a celebrity with a baby.
In Quincy? You
I don't
think there's
know.
like a celebrity
It
in
could have
Quincy?
been Mark Wahlberg's wife and they had a baby or something. I don't know. I don't make
Who is Mark Wahlberg married to?
I don't think think
think
she's anybody big per se.
Yeah, because I know
don't
Donnie is married to what's her face? Anti-vax lady. Jenny
McCarthy?
Jenny McCarthy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Head Injury Community Service.
Wait, Jenny McCarthy is probably in there right now. She's probably...
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like... I mean, it's... The thing is, if you actually take it for what it is, her whole anti-vax, like, stance, you know...
Didn't she take all that back, though?
I don't really know, but I just remember that whatever it was, it lined up with the time that she was trying to sell her book, and it's just like, oh, I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder
Stir up
why
some-
you would say
Yeah.
that, you know? It's like...
Yeah.
Every time Kanye has an album that comes out, he's going to start spitting some sort of stupid stuff. all the
it
time.
just goes to, proves like the whole saying of like any attention is like
No.
positive.
No, yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely. That's why Nike
attention.
made that, going back to the Nike ad, that's why they made that ad, is because,
Yeah.
half of them is like, we believe in Colin Kaepernick's stance and we, stand with him. The other half is like, dude, controversy.
Yeah, it's like they knew they were what they were
Donald
getting
Trump
into.
understands that more than anybody, even though, like, he doesn't really like the negative. Like, that, like, he's one of those people that it really gets to him about the negative stuff, but at the end of the day, he knows that if he says things that are super controversial, like, even if he's, like, 95% wrong about it,
Yeah.
that's good business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things that more people need to understand. But yeah, I can't really, like, so Kathleen Lights, I talked about my YouTubers that are, like, my favorite right now. I don't know, there's just, like, a lot of, like, I'm just ingesting, like, going back to the whole anime thing, I just can't believe that the best programming and entertainment I'm watching right now is Japanese animation. Like, it's just really good. Oh, there you go. It's the end. It's all the battery we got.
Bye. We could record the rest on your phone.
We can probably turn it on for a little bit, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna just go, because of the fact that it's gonna, like, what's it called? It's not gonna record for that long. I'll just use the audio. It's fine. So, hey guys, you're still here.
As we're sorting through our issues.
Yeah, battery was dead. We only, like, half charged the camera and thought we could get away with it. What time
Then
we
we
were
get off on these tangents.
I
It's
said
also
30. I
green.
said 30 minutes, and it's like 29 minutes, and it went out exactly at 29. So
well,
that makes sense. At least I know my gear.
At least it's accurate, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to the gym. No big deal. But yeah, I guess that kind of concludes, like, the whole favorites thing, because we can't really record anymore, even though you guys are still here, because the awkward, I'm not going to turn the camera on and be like, all right, well, that's it. Bye, guys. See ya. So that would be terrible. Because we did it before, and I was like, this is so awkward. Like, all of a sudden, it's like, cut. All right, bye, guys. See ya. Have a good one. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is best.
As the editor, I just got to go with this,
I know.
I say that as I'm like, Kristen, hey, can you edit this, please? Kristen, you're officially the new editor, because Ryan is late.
Don't say that I've never edited things. Don't act like you're the only editor.
No. I didn't mean to say it like that at all.
You said as the editor.
As the editor of, I know, this future podcast, this particular one.
Rude.
We've talked about it the other day. We've probably been about a 50-50 split.
Look at all those memes.
God.
I keep wanting to say memes.
Memes,
Minions.
Please do not confuse minions with memes, please. One of them is cancer, and the other one is only sort of cancer.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
yeah, we've probably done, like, on the editing, we've probably done, like, a 50-50 split, which is,
I think we've got to be close to that.
very close. Like, even with additional videos, because, like, you've done a couple of the vlogs by themselves, you've done a couple of the, whatevers, but, yeah. Hopefully, the Patriots game is going on right now, so hopefully
It looks pretty dead.
it looks pretty dead.
pretty pumped.
And we have till 6, so
Ooh.
I'm going to get a lot of shots in.
I don't want to stay here for
No,
4
hours.
hours.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to stay here for 4 hours. You know. Girl, you know. Girl, you know. But yeah, we're just chilling, man. We're gonna sign off this podcast, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we have to go, but we gotta go pump that iron, you know what I'm saying? Get these biceps
God.
flexing, dude.
Oh my god.
We gotta get buffed to flex on the haters. A lot of haters on YouTube.
Gotta get those gains, yo.
Gains is like the worst thing ever.
It is so dumb.
I hate it so much.
Yikes.
So, this has been Kari Convos podcast number 22. Our favorite things. And until next time, see you around.
Bye.